welcome to this Pure Hatha Stretch Yoga class. Let's take a seated position, either legs crossed, or if you prefer, legs can be straight, and then cross your arms over, so you're reaching your right hand to your left knee, your left hand to your right knee. Here, take a bow down, curving through the spine, and then bring the spine up nice and straight. And doing this just a couple of times, folding inwards and then lifting up. Just a nice little shoulder stretch. Then let's take your right hand out to the side, reach the arm up and over for big side bend. Eye gaze forwards. Sending the breath into the side. Switch to the other side, to the left. Left arm out. Side bend. Breathe in space. To the right side. Left hand forwards and the right hand behind for a twist. If you can look over your right shoulder. And then over to the other side, looking over the left shoulder. From there, make your way up to your downward dog. Take your jazz walk, so alternate pressing one heel down and then the other. Send your hips up towards the ceiling, looking back at your thighs. Any tightness, perhaps going into plank and then sending the hips back up. Try and get that nice straight line through the spine. Stretching out the backs of the legs. Just energizing the body. Bring it down into dolphin. So we're going down onto the elbows. And the heart is higher than the head. Opportunity now for those that have been practicing to do your headstand. So taking your crown of head down to the floor. Hands out to the sides, bend the elbows. You can take the balanced position where your knees go onto the elbows and then extend up into your headstand, one leg at a time. Otherwise, just focus on the breath. Stick with the dolphin pose. 5 deep breaths. Just bringing all that energy to the crown of the head. From there, just bringing the knees down and reaching your hands forwards for the puppy dog, big stretch on the backs of the shoulders, dropping the head in between the arms. And then here, just I'll invite you to take a circle with the hips. So just a bit of semantic work here, just feeling into any tight spots. Other way round into the circles. Feeling that stretch all the way into the arms as well. From here, then let's take low lunge. So step the left foot forwards. Square the hips to the way that you're facing. Options to put your left foot onto a block for a more intense stretch. Take the arms overhead. Feel the lengthening there through the hip flexor. High gaze forwards. And breathe. And then from there, the half split, so just straightening the left leg, flexing the foot. Again, you can use the block there if you want more intensity. And then just working with the nerve, flossing the nerve. So you could take a flex to point on the left foot. Stretching out the front of the top of the foot, the ankles. And then we'll do those on the other side. So the right foot forwards, find your low lunge. Options there to put the block on underneath the right foot. Square the hips to the way you're facing. Bring the eye gaze forwards, take the arms over the head. Then the hamstring stretch, the half split. So straighten the right foot, straight the right leg. And again, you can do your flex and point. Here you can use your block as well. Nice and slow work through the flex and point just to keep that control there on the slowing down the nervous system. Okay, so from there we come down to the mat. Sphinx position, elbows underneath your shoulders, lift up the heart space, sink the hips down to the mat, eye gaze forwards, or your cobras, so hands under your shoulders, and you can lift and lower yourself with your cobras. Heart space lifting, lower back lengthening. Or just sending the breath through the Sphinx position. Bending the left knee then, so reaching back, press the fingers into the foot for an active quad stretch here. So you're going to feel the quad muscle pressing down into the mat. Try to find a little bit of connection there with the pelvic floor, so keeping the connection there to the root chakra and the energy through the spine. Then taking hold of the foot to take a passive stretch and a hold and a breath. Other side, so bending the right knee, reach back, fingers pressing into the middle of the foot. Active stretch. Feel the right quad activating. A little bit of connection there with the pelvic floor. And then taking hold of the foot for a stretch, a hold. Releasing there, bring yourself all the way down onto the mat to cactus your arms and look to your left side. Then bend the left knee and see if you can bring it up to be right angles with the hips. And this is just a passive stretch. Try to release on the exhale down to the ground. And then we go on to the other side. So looking to the right side, bending in the right knee. Bring that knee up, right angles to the hips. And again, just a passive stretch as you breathe through this. Try to on the exhale, soften down to the floor. Surrender. Coming back to center then. Bring the arms down by your sides. Kind of work with locust here. So if you place your chin on the mat looking slightly forwards, and we're going to take a lift with the head, chest, shoulders, reaching the hands back down towards the feet. You've got the option if you want to interlink the fingers and squeeze the shoulders together. So taking this lift, eye gaze down, slightly forwards, options there to lift the feet up as well. Take a breath as you're lifted and then release it down. And then again, lift and breathe and release. And again, into the locust, lift and then release. Last time into the lift and release. Going up into all fours again, we'll take a cat stretch, so rounding through the back, look towards the knees, circling with the hips. A wrist stretch if you want one, just take it one at a time so you don't put too much weight down through the wrists. Leg out to the side, you can take the inner part of the hamstring for a stretch, rock forwards and back. And then the other side, rocking forwards and back. Coming back onto all fours for some foot tapping, just getting the circulation in the feet. Notice if one side is always setting the rhythm and see if you can maybe get the other side to do the rhythm also. From there, let's go to child's pose. So bending the knees, sitting back onto your heels, bring the forehead down to rest. Take the arms down by your sides. Send the breath to the lower back and expand. Imagine a golden light with the breath. As you inhale, it starts at the base of the spine, and then it goes up the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Connects back into the earth as well. Come up to the upright position. And we're going to take a side bend hamstring stretch down to the right leg, but beginning with a little bit of flex and point again, just to find the nerve, and then reaching your right hand down towards either the ankle, or maybe you can grab hold of the toes. And then opening out through that left side, the left arm coming over the top, looking to the side wall. And breathe through the stretch, the side bend, hamstring stretch. Then we're going to cartwheel the arms back. So the left hand goes just behind the hips, lifting up the hips, and sweep the right arm over the top. Just opening out from the hips. Eye gaze up towards the ceiling. From there, lower the hips down and just bending the right knee. So both knees are bent. And then take your hands wide just in front of your knees, bending in the elbows, and take some shoulder dips side to side. So bowing down for the chest and shoulders, working through the hip stretches. And then bring the elbows just in front of the hips. Again, just surrender into these hip stretches. Take the hands behind the hips. Arms are straight, and just if you can, take the eye gaze up so the chin points up towards the ceiling. Just breathe. Lovely opening there for the throat. Then finishing off this side of the flow to Twisting ourselves round to pigeon, so your left knee is bent, the right leg is straight. So turning to your left side. And then if you can make this a little bit more here, just stretch out the arms in front like we did with the puppy dog. And fully surrender yourself down to the floor. Okay, let's go and do those on the other side. So gonna have your left leg straight, your right knee bent. Try to find the upright position. Flexing the left foot. Your right foot in towards the left thigh, and then take your flex and point. So just then reach the left hand down towards the left foot or ankle. Reach the right hand over the top for your side bend, opening up on that right side, looking to the side wall. And just breathe here. Not trying to force it. Just being with it. Then the cartwheeling. So cartwheel the arms over, lift up the hips. Eye gaze up. Left hand sweeping over the top. Sending the heart upwards. Lowering down, bending in the left knee. Bringing the hands down just in front of the knees and to your shoulder dip side to side. Feeling into those hip stretches. Then bringing the elbows down just in front of the hips. Surrendering into these hip stretches. Taking the hands behind, getting that opening there for the shoulders and the chest, eye gaze up, lift up the chin. Releasing there for the throat chakra. Then to the pigeon with the left leg extended behind. So the right knee is bent. Folding over that right leg and then extending the arms if that's there for you for the shoulder stretch. Imagine that golden light breath. We're going to move from here round to seated position to find our boat pose. So from here, what we do is we see if we can lift our feet off the floor, bent knees if you want to, or legs straight. And using the core muscles now, hold your boat. Taking 5 deep breaths. And then release down to the mat. Take a full body stretch, arms over the head, point toes. A moment to rest. A little bit more work for the core then. We're going to take both feet up towards the ceiling. Use your core muscles there to hold your legs up to the ceiling. Options, you could take the arms and point the arms up to the ceiling as well and slowly reach them overhead. But keep coming back to the core muscles and imprinting that lower back down. See if you can keep holding these legs up high. Thinking of a nice strong version of yourself. Then lowering them down, let's take a hamstring stretch. You could use your long bands for this here. Take one leg up to the ceiling. And taking your extension at the back of the leg, push the knee away. Hamstring stretch. You can always do your bend to straighten if you want to work more with the active stretching. Quite good for the sciatic nerve, bend to straighten. Try to relax your shoulders. Keep the length at the back of the neck. Taking the leg out to the side as well. Okay, and then we're going to swap legs. So again, you're using your band. Find your hamstring stretch. Push your weight at the back of the knee. Find the hamstring. Square the hips down towards the mat. Check they're not tilting. Shoulders relaxed. Bend to straighten if you like that more active work with your stretching. Just ironing out the breath. leg out to the side. So from there, then bring the heels a bit closer, bend the knees, rest your hands on your tummy. And take a pelvic tilt, treat it like a massage for the lower back. Then let's move to the shoulder bridge. So lifting up your hips, articulate through the spine, squeeze your glutes, strengthening the lower back. Lifting as high as you can. Chin goes towards the chest. Lift and then hold. Take up a few breaths here. And then slowly lowering the hips down to the mat. Going one vertebrae at a time. Hug knees in towards the chest, and a bit of a rock or a circle, and bring yourself up to seated position. Butterfly stretch, so soles of the feet together. Hold on to the feet and take a gentle rock side to side. Gentle massage for the glutes. And then from here, we're going to go to Savasana. So lying down on your back, get yourself comfortable. Perhaps turn your lights down. Close your eyes. Let your feet and your arms hang heavy. And bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air as you inhale. And again, as you exhale, feel the breath make room for whatever you may be feeling, including any tension or discomfort. Imagine the tension dissolve with each out-breath, telling your body that you love yourself very much and that you're present for your body and for yourself in this moment. Wholeheartedly accepting where you are and how you feel, and feeling thankful for your healthy body and healthy mind. Stay as long as you need in Savasana. And then when or if you do need to go, just begin bit by bit, step by step, coming back to the body, starting with the breath, and then the senses, the fingers, the toes, the eyes. Namaste.